Ah,
Everyone, namaste. My name is Avinash Anand Singh. Today we have an amazing participant, Umesh Joshi, who was the last batch participant. He's from Mumbai and he happened to join our Abundance Mindset program, Building an Abundance Mindset. And with his sincere practice and commitment, he happened to get some good results. So I thought of quickly calling him on the show and understanding his experience, which can help a lot of people in terms of their shift and their change. Umesh, thank you so much for coming in.
it's my pleasure, Avinash. It's being here is a pleasure actually. It's my
Thank you so
privilege.
much, Umesh. Umesh, give us a brief about yourself, like in short, exactly what you do and your work and about life.
Sure, sure. So Avinash, basically, I'm an engineer by academics. So
Okay.
I worked in corporate for little over 17, 18 years, and
Wow.
around 8 years back, I thought of getting into entrepreneurship, and I got started my own business venture.
Amazing.
And I started that along with my job, but later on I quit my job and gone full time into it. So I'm building this business for last 6, 7 years, and it's
Amazing.
been an amazing journey.
Beautiful.
And I happened to met some amazing people during this journey, and one of those people who worked me in this project actually got introduced me to your program. You know,
Amazing. Amazing. So good to hear that part. So, Umesh, when you were joining it, and we are speaking this before we started, that no, what was your mindset while joining it? Like when you got to know about that this program, building an abundance mindset. What is the normal thoughts you had about like what the program would be and all the stuff?
so to be very frank, I got a message from one of my friend called Salome Joseph
Yeah,
regarding your program.
right.
So I was just sitting, chilling out in the morning, and then she called me. She said, "You have to join this course." I said, "Okay." I could not say no to her. I said, "Okay, I will try to." She said, "Don't try. Sometimes we need some shift in life, and this course can give you some shift. So I strongly recommend you to join it in." So she said it's in evening. So I thought it is 1 day program. So I thought, okay.
Right.
And I said, what I need to do? She said, you have to pay some registration fee and do that. And I have spoken to Avinash. You go and attend this course.
Hmm.
I said, okay. So since I could not say no to her, and I actually joined because I was a bit skeptical. To be very frank, I thought, I don't know, though things were not going right that point in time. And when things doesn't go right, you doesn't be in right state of mind also. So I think she knew that. And that's where she recommended me this course.
Oh,
So that's
beautiful.
how I actually got into this.
Beautiful. So, Umesh, let's quickly understand now. So, what kind of results you got from the session? What was the changes you saw in your abundance? I'll talk about these things in a separate way, but let's first talk about the quantifiable changes you saw in terms of work, money, business, and then we'll talk about your internal changes. What did you change inside your mind and all this stuff? So, but
Sure.
first, let's talk about the quantifiable changes you had in the workshop.
Okay. So I was sharing in the session also,
Yeah.
something magical happened
Right.
during this program was going on. One afternoon, I got a call from an unknown number. I generally don't pick up the unknown numbers,
Right.
especially if the true caller says some bank. And this call was from somebody in ICICI Bank. I
Right.
don't know why I picked this call up. So this guy says that I'm replacing somebody in ICICI Prudentials, and there is an amount lying. If you want to utilize that, I said I didn't know my amount is lying there because for me I had utilized that already. I
Mm.
was in that state. So I said, how much it is? He said, it's like in few lakhs. If you want, we can diversify these funds here and there. Since I was in need of funds, I said, okay, part of that you utilize, and part of that you get it transferred on my account. He said, okay, we can do that. If you want complete, we can shift it completely.
Right.
Next day morning, he came, we signed up the paper. Within a week, the money came in my account. Now,
Right.
I didn't knew. This
Mm.
money was nowhere in my, thoughts. That was the first change.
Mm.
Secondly, I was, in the business. I was looking at some partners who can, basically grow together, and some breakthrough has to happen. So I was trying to get few right people on board for quite some time. During the this period of this course, I got few amazing people. After they came in, actually the business started picking up again. It
Wow.
was not in a right speed for quite some time. So these
Amazing.
two things, which
Amazing.
in a short span of time I could see as a visible changes.
Right.
Of course, there are a lot of internal things, but
Yes.
outside what I can see as a you know quantifiable thing, These
Yeah.
are the two things which happened with me during this period.
Beautiful. And I'm sure, I think as you continue the work, I think you will create a lot more. It's all like it's going to happen. I think it's on the play card. It's just that maybe some bit
I
of
feel
more
so.
time in practice and some more things will start happening for sure, I think. Right.
Looks like because I am feeling very different now,
Yes, yes, yes.
which
Perfect. So let's come to that
you
point.
know, yeah.
In the workshop, obviously we do a lot of stuff, meditations and very different version of meditations to raise the energy and to program the subconscious and all. So first, uh, what kind of shift you saw inside you, mentally, emotionally, physically, energetically? What did the shift happen within you, which you feel very clearly that this is the thing which has shifted inside?
See, I think one thing I got very clearly in this that I got conscious and aware about my thoughts.
Wow.
What was happening before while I entered into this?
Hmm.
Unknowingly, knowingly, I was in a state of negative thoughts.
Hmm.
The uncertainty, the insecurity, all these low frequency. Now today I know these are low frequency thoughts, but
Right.
I was surrounded by them. I was in those thoughts. Though
Yeah.
I was trying to come out of that, trying to do something, but more I was trying to come out of it, more I
Hmm.
was getting stuck into that.
Hmm. Hmm.
During this course of meditation and the healing practices you did, I think a lot of that got away from.
Hmm.
So my overall thought process, my energies are very upbeat now. That I can feel. I myself can feel inside that all those low vibrating thought doesn't come in my mind. Now I am thinking of how to create better.
Wow.
Now I'm thinking of some future, what will happen in future.
Hmm.
Otherwise, there were scary thoughts about future.
Yeah.
But these scary thoughts got replaced with a
Hmm.
lot of possibilities now.
Hmm.
So that is the internal shift in my thoughts and the vision about.
How do you see the concept of abundance now? What is like before and after? What is now the new definition you have about abundance or about money? What is that for you now?
See, I somehow this concept of abundance was known to me, but I did never knew about these energies physically.
Hmm.
I had watched, that secret video and a lot of things in our business. We basically try people go through that and understand this concept of faith, dreams, all
Hmm.
these things. We used to talk a lot, you
Hmm.
know. But this time, when I saw my own energies getting shifted,
Hmm.
today I see whenever I do meditation and all these practices I do, I
Hmm.
see myself from the future point of view. I be the at future and
Amazing.
then get the feeling of gratitude. So otherwise, what used to happen when I give even gratitude also
Hmm.
in the thought label,
Hmm.
though I try to write something good, but in thoughts, no,
Hmm.
it is not there.
Hmm.
It used to, I used to say to myself like I'm faking.
Right.
But today when I be there and talk about it, it
Yeah.
looks real. I'm there.
Yeah.
So I see myself where I will be down the line 5 years, down the line 2 years, what
Wow.
all will be happening. I'll be going to places. So I see myself up on stage and talking to 20,000 people,
Wow.
inspiring them with my story. I visualize myself being there. And this was
Amazing.
always a dream. But
Amazing.
this time I can basically feel that
Yeah.
while I meditate and see that.
Ah, perfect.
So
Beautiful.
it gives me the real feeling of gratitude while I do sit and do
Attitude,
that.
right? So let me ask you, which we did a lot of stuff. We I think we did around 8 to 9 kind of practices. Because my effort is to
Correct.
bring everything, and something clicks with some people well. So what is
Yeah.
that which clicked with you well? What is that is one of your favorite practices in all that we do right
See, I actually don't know. I do everything.
now?
Whatever you told, since once I started into it,
Yes.
I became sincere about it. The only thing I was not able to do after the course got off was a master practice because that was for
Right.
1 hour.
Yeah.
Sitting and concentrating for 1 hour apart from morning hours was difficult. Now
Yeah.
morning I was doing that 26-minute meditation. So
Yes.
from today onwards,
Huh.
I started doing that 1 hour practice in the morning. I said this is the right time. Let me do that in the morning. 26 minutes I can do anytime. Because
Yes.
in the night while I sit, there are a lot of physical movement and this is what is happening. I was
Right.
not able to concentrate in that. But
Yes.
I was doing everything.
Yeah.
What I did was the affirmations, the money contract, the goal writing. I do write the goals every day. I
Right.
write them. Money contract I used to read, then I realized that reading once or twice rather if I record in my own voice and keep listening
Wow.
that will be more impactful. I am saying something, it is getting.
Hmm.
So 26 affirmations, money contract. it is all I keep listening whole day. But one of my favorite is that reprogramming one,
It's a
because as I
perfect
told
thing.
you before also, I
Right.
can't hear you more than three lines in that. I get into a deep sleep afterwards.
The
So
intention for
whenever
that
I feel
is
like
to,
sleeping, I put it on and
yeah,
go.
that's how the tool is. If you sleep while listening, nothing like it,
Yeah,
because the words will simply slip inside the subconscious, and it is just not
yeah,
shifting things today, but as the program changes, the entire life which is going to come next 30, 40, 50 years, you are simply replacing the future with all that you're creating right now. So that's the beauty of it. The effort done right now, it will give you changes result. Maybe like 10 years down the line, people don't even remember, but the seed sown, the result will be falling up for you. So that is going to happen for
definitely.
sure, right? Tremendous.
Yeah,
Umesh,
actually, through the videos you shared, I understood about these concepts also, how the
yeah,
subconscious mind works.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
brilliant understanding. And
yes,
after understanding it, when you do it, then
right.
logically you also understand why it is happening.
Exactly, exactly. Yes, it's
So it was
beautiful.
good.
So now, Umesh, do you believe, like a lot of people in this line, when you talk about law of attraction, manifestation, they say, can really our inside mind, our thoughts can influence the future outside? Can we think about abundance and can we program the mind with abundance? Can we create that energy? And can that energy really shift outside the reality which we say as our life, right? So do you believe now that your mind has the influence over the matter, the physical world?
See, I am yet to see a lot of results.
Right.
I still don't know, but as you always said,
Yeah.
don't believe in things, but
Yes.
experience it.
Yes.
Two things I shared my experience. It happened
Yes.
with me. So
Yes.
that is visible in front of me.
Beautiful.
Right? But there
Yeah.
are a lot of things lined up for me, and
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
I have got that faith.
Amazing.
I am man of faith. So I
Amazing.
always have this faith that if
Yeah.
I am getting into this, if I got this opportunity to be in your program,
Yes.
out of a blue. This was also happened like out of blue.
Yes.
Otherwise, we used to keep talking. And
Yep.
Sel would have shared the link for your programs before also, which I
Yes.
never joined.
Right.
This time she called me up and insisted me to go.
Yeah.
She said, if you don't want to pay the fee, I will pay. You go. I mean, that somehow hurted me, my ego. I said, no, no, I'll go. Don't worry.
Right. Beautiful.
So
Brilliant.
I think because these are the two things I have experienced, Avinash, and
Beautiful.
more than anything, the energy shift
Yes.
had been because I was stuck in these energies for last 6 7 months, and I
Yeah.
was trying to get out of that.
Right.
I got out of that. At least inside, I'm feeling good, and whenever I am at peace inside, I
Right.
always got good results outside. That had been my experience. So
Yes,
I'm
that
sure.
happens. That's how it happens. In fact, when
Yeah.
you are sustained inside in a positive emotional state, in a very
So
high frequency within, there's a lag time, but external reality shifts completely.
yeah,
And
that
it's
I
very,
have an experience of
yeah,
before even also.
completely
But this
beautiful,
time I
beautiful.
know that these energies are working towards that.
Working towards
So
beautiful, beautiful, Umesh. So, Umesh, what would be your few lines for people who may be listening to this right now and would be joining the program in the future? What would be your say advice, or maybe if they are confused, what would be your words to them?
so my advice is because I was also a confused person who entered this,
Right,
purely skeptical person.
right,
But even if you are skeptical, even if you don't believe in something, just be there, do the practices, and experience yourself. If you get an experience,
right.
it's always good because you will
Yes,
feel it yourself. If it
yes.
can happen for me, though I don't understand a lot of things,
Hmm.
it can happen for somebody else also.
Right.
I experience that. You yourself experience and do whatever you do with 100% faith. Once you get into that, then
Yes.
don't question everything.
Right.
Whatever practices are being given, follow that and
Right.
then see if you get results.
Right.
Even if you don't get results, you
Hmm.
will get a lot of shift inside,
Hmm.
which can change a lot of things in your life. This is what I feel.
Beautiful, Umesh. Beautiful. Thank you
I
so much,
highly
Umesh.
recommend people to go for these courses because seriously, at times we need these shifts.
Yeah. Right.
And this small seed which you have sowed today, Avinash, I am very thankful to you. This will, I am sure that this is going to change a lot of things for me in life.
Beautiful.
And
Umesh,
I highly
obviously,
recommend this to people.
sure. Thank you so much. We do this work. Obviously, it is coming down from great teachers. And obviously, look, even it's very important that though, I come with the teaching, but uh, without you, the one who is willing to walk the path and put to practice, there'll be no results, right? And then the universe, who is all guiding every time, right? So the credit goes
But
to all of us together as a collective and the universe and everybody. And obviously, the people who referred, people who have been your supportive family. So I think, Umesh, I'm really looking forward to get you back in next few months' time
For
once you
sure,
create some
Avinash, we are teamed up
beautiful
now.
results.
So once a team, always a team.
Perfect.
I'm not going to leave you that easily. You know,
Pleasure, Umesh.
since you have sowed some seed here now, till the time that seed becomes a tree, I'm with you.
My pleasure, Umesh.
And
Thank you
and
so much,
and
Umesh. Yeah,
I truly want to give gratitudes and thanks to you
right,
because you put in a lot of efforts to,
right.
make us believe and have a faith on something. If somebody like me can get that,
Yes.
I'm sure a lot more people, and this world needs a lot of people like you, Avinash,
Sure.
wherein
Thank you so much,
everybody
Umesh.
is trying to do a lot of things which
Yes,
are not right, but you are putting people in right path, and
right.
God bless you, and
Thank you so much,
let
Umesh.
us
Thank you
all
so much.
have a lot of abundance in life.
Thank you so much, Umesh. It
Thank you
is
very
really
much.
very joyful feeling to hear this from the participants because eventually the purpose we have is to really impact the life of people. So that they discover nothing else is outside, is just within. And the moment you bring a shift within, right, that's what we have been possibly trying to focus on. That once the shift happens within, the without, the outside life takes a shift, right? So, Umesh, I really look forward to have you again in the future when
For
you have
sure,
some big, big results. Umesh, thank you so much for taking
for
the time
sure.
and coming for this session. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Avinash. Thank you, and it's my privilege to again get connected with you.
Same
Thanks a
here.
lot.
Same here. Thank you so much.